We have arrived at the penultimate round of the 2020 Sunoco Pro Series season, round number 20 of 21, here at Golden State Motorsports Park, back here again. Sadly, Riverside was not complete in time, but we had this place as backup, just in case it wasn't. Golden State Motorsports Park, a track that's been on the schedule the last few seasons. We didn't expect it to be here this year, but gonna have to take Riverside's place for the time being, while construction continues over there. As we're coming to the close of the championship, the final stretch is about to come to an end. Championship clinching opportunities today are huge. We'll discuss that in a minute. Tristan Wilhoit is third pole position of the season, the most ever by a rookie in their rookie season. Tim Randolph, Talladega winner on his outside, suddenly put himself right into this PT Cup championship, somehow actually keeping this PT Cup alive. We thought he didn't even have a chance, but a win and a front row start actually means that he has a full chance to snatch this away from Shock Allison. On row 2, Alex Benyako, your season opener winner, and Scott Roush, the person he snatched it from after Roush's mechanical issue. Roush, the only person starting in the top 5 winless this year. Row 3, a pair of old championship rivals, William Duncan and Max Anderson, who were big championship rivals in the early stages of the season. Anderson's dropped off big time. Duncan's still technically in the championship fight, but he's a long shot now. On row 4, Roman Rahal returning back to his team next year. It's not been the greatest of years, but it's not been a bad year. I believe he got one win earlier this season. I think it was the Cardiala Sprint. And Rahal is, I think that's what I'm right on that. But Rahal, overall, just a decent year for him. We expect good things out of him again next year. Paul Jackson is second to last start for Maverick Wolf before he moves to Freeze Racing Team next year. It'll be his first time out of a top-ranked car, so we'll see how he can perform there. But he's got to finish out his stint, his long, multi-year stint with Maverick. And on row 5, Gatlin Downey, the only full-front motorsports car in the top 25, as the other two did not get their setups right. Downey on his own near the front, while he has Chris Louviere, the Rockingham winner, on his outside, looking for his second win of the season. It's been a great rookie year for Chris Louviere. He's just got to finish it out strong. A few people starting near the rear. Benoit Lavervine had an engine problem before the session even started in practice and just couldn't get it fixed for the race. Allie Nelson got involved in an incident with her own teammate in practice. Mark Nutt, perfectly fine, was able to get back on track in practice. No real damage, and is P12 in this race. But Nelson starting 38th. And then two people failing tech inspection. Sean Ard for Fitzgerald Australia after qualifying P5. And then the big story today, Eric Monaco second in points. The biggest rival to Cordell Paulson fails tech inspection, starts dead last. As it's Monaco 40th, Paulson 23rd, Duncan in 5th, being your three big championship rivals who are on the hunt for their titles. Duncan and Monaco on their hunt for their first. Paulson looking for his third championship this year. The clinching opportunities, we just need Paulson to beat Eric and not just absolutely die. Because if he dies, then Duncan is actually going to be able to take advantage of that and keep the championship alive, especially his starting position. But as it stands, it looks like Paulson's got this one in the bag. We will see, though. Anything can happen in the last few races. This is the race where Brock's championship imploded in 2018, had his tire issue, and then went into Vegas and had another tire issue that completely blew the championship out of proportions. Rahal took the championship, so wouldn't be the first time it happened. So don't say for certain that Paulson's got it, but right now it's looking in his favor, as we're going to go down to take the green flag in what could be the last race before the title is locked up here in Golden State. And it'll be Tristan Wilhoit leading us down to the green flag here. Will the championship be locked up here in Golden State Motorsports Park? Green flag is in the air in California. Oh, Benyako, what a start. Alex Benyako blazing off the line. And that's the lead. A huge run early. Randolph will snatch second away from Wilhoit as well. As we come through the slow speeds corners, not what I expected. Alex Benyako leads over Randolph, Wilhoit, Duncan, and Rahal, your top 5. Any wrecks near the back? Not yet, although, oh my Yeah, there they go. We got a spin. That's Ali Nelson. Gerard Aron. Around they go. Nelson might beach it there. We continue on. Benyako. Randolph. Your top two. Oh. It looks like Randolph is actually closing in pretty nicely. Randolph's got some good early pace. As Benyako got that lead, but he is not going to be let go. Tim Randolph could be going for the unthinkable. 2 in a row for a part-time driver would be insane. But Benyako now pressured by the 36, and even the 98 is coming back into this. Benyako's not that quick. He just got the jump. Rail pinched up by his manufacturer teammate. Duncan not playing around today. He knows what's on the line. Jackson, big lunge down the inside of Roman Rail for 4th. Or for 5th. Not 4th. Sorry. For 5th, he gets it. Jackson, his second to last start, his last road course start. For the team, he wants a win. Up into P5. Tristan Wilhoit down the inside of Tim Randolph, coming back for 2nd. Oh, yep, that is some people at the end of the lap. Shepard involved in an incident as well. He's out, though. He will continue on. We'll check out what happened in a moment. Tristan Wilhoit down the inside of Tim Randolph still. Trying to push past him. Any incidents in the carousel? No. We are clean through the carousel. Wilhoit versus Randolph continuing. Wilhoit being pushed wide. Now it's going to be Duncan challenging for 3rd. All these people in and out of the pits. I believe that's Sean Hart out of the race. Duncan going to go wide, already preparing. That's where it happened, right there. That's where Shepard and Ard made contact. You see those marks on the road back there. Jackson doesn't know who to go with here. Who's going to have the better line? Duncan's going to rim ride it on the outside of Tristan. Wilhoit go for position. It's not going to work. Wilhoit gets 3rd back. And now Duncan under pressure from Paul Jackson for the 4th position. Roush is into this. Rail is dropping. Oh, Roush on the outside of Jackson. I don't know if that's going to work. Nope, he backs off immediately. And an engine issue for the 54. Grace Takayama out of the race. She's going to stop by the start-finish line. Yep, she will park it on the start-finish line. Wow. Unfortunate for Grace Takayama. You hate to see it. Now Randolph back all over Benyako now that he doesn't have to worry about Wilhoit. Jackson is making a hole through this field right now. He's up to 4th now and maybe going for 3rd on his teammate soon. Roush versus Duncan. Roush is going to have to squeeze Duncan to the apron if he wants to take this position. Oh, but wow, Duncan shoves him wide. Yeah, he's not playing games today. Willie D is out for blood. He knows what he's got to do. He's got to get back up into that fight, at least for the podium. Otherwise, he's in danger. Where is Paulson and Monaco? Paulson, P21. He's overtaken 18th, who's dropped. That's Fuller. So that's P20 right now. 20th place for Paulson would be enough for the championship as we stand. Duncan needs more. And that's not helping. Mark Nutt, a huge lunge. Your leaderboard is up. Mark Nutt is your fastest on track. Very fastest. He's going to have to try to approach and help his teammate here. But even with Nelson essentially out of the race, they're looking good right now. Benyako and Mark Nutt are bringing it home right now for Shock Allison. Love to see it. Jackson, now you're fastest on track, but Randolph fights for the lead with Benyako. Roush Racing Enterprises. Only one win this year. That comes from Max Anderson. Earlier this season, more cars injured. We need to go check out what happened in these first few laps. There's been a few incidents, but only after. Can we confirm that Benyako's going to close the door? No. Oh, God, I thought the battle was over. It's not. These two are going at it for the lead. Benyako still not giving up. Pushes him wide. The fight for the lead continues. Jackson into third and on the way. Randall still not giving up. He had the unpreferred line, but it's still Alex Benyako went back to the lead. All right, what happened in the early laps? So Aiden Shepard would squeeze it to the middle of Nelson and Iran and go for a big lunge, hit the 79, and bring down the 79 into the 6, and around would go Nelson and Iran, with Nelson into the wall with the right side. They would both stay in the race, but that still ruins any hope of a good race for Ali Nelson and Gerard Iran. Bad luck for the two of them. Shepard maybe a little aggressive on the first lap. So this one was not Shepard's fault, as contact between old championship rivals Brock and Fitzwater. Brock would overrun the corner into Fitzwater and down into Shepard, and then that is huge for the championship as Monaco went around. He would continue onward. The only one with too much damage, Sean Ard, out of the race here at Golden State. Bad luck for Sean Ard. What could have been if he had kept disqualifying. And we note that the people who did come in from the just recently came in because of damage that came from that wreck, that just they tried to stay out, tried to keep it going. Like Bubba Jones, they tried to keep going and just couldn't. Too much damage and had to get those fenders bumped out. But Jackson now fighting for second. Mark Nutt trying to get Tristan Wilhoit as well. Jackson, huge run on the outside. That was a very solid last corner. Can Jackson clear Randolph before turn 1? I think he can, yes. Jackson up to P2. What a great way it would be to leave the team on a victory in Golden State. Mark Nutt, a huge run on Randolph for third. That is more people. Yeah, Brock. Brock, yeah, same incident. Not a new incident. Brock coming in because of his contact with Fitzwater and Shepard. Some tire rubs. It happens. We continue on. Mark Nutt and Tim Randolph, a huge battle for third. Still Brock fixing stuff. There we go. Mark Nutt up into third. Duncan now. Got Wilhoit. Maybe going to go for Randolph, but Randolph's going to push him wide. You can make an outside move there, but you have to squeeze them. But Randolph got the upper hand there. Where is the 83 hanging on to the back end of this pack? P20 still. Fighting with Shane Vincent. Eric on the tail end of this part of the field. P30. He has to beat Paulson. No matter what, he just has to beat him. Oh, Paulson down the inside of Shane Vincent for 19th. Paulson's going to have to rim right here. Oh, mistake. No mistake. Tire down. Oh, Golden State strikes again for the championship leader. It's 2018. Paulson's in. It's not a wheel axle like it was for Brock 2 years ago, but it's only a tire going down, but that's huge. Paulson in the pits, and suddenly Duncan is right back in this championship. Willie T is back alive. He's being overtaken, though. He's being swamped by cars. Benyako leads. Mark Nutt going for second. Shock Allison. A 1-2 on the cards. This is by far the best we've seen Mark Nutt in this 99 this year. Since he's got into the 99, he hasn't been as electric as he was in the 18 because he's been adjusting to this car. I think he's adjusted because this man is on fire. And now he's got one of the greatest of all time right ahead of him. Probably the second best driver in history. In his sights. His teammate, Alex Benyako, up ahead. And it's on now. Oh, Duncan got Roush back. He was probably informed over the radio what just happened. There's Paulson now. And Monaco is suddenly back at the championship too. Everything's wide open. However, Duncan still needs to get a move on. He needs to get up to like P4, P3 to really take advantage of this. Hell, even especially a win, but right now P6. I think he's still in the championship, but just barely. He needs more. Now what's in his hands? He's got the luck he needs. Paulson, 31st now. It's in his hands. Mark Nutt, P2. Shock Allison. Now 1-2 for Mazda. Mazda, 2 wins this year in their first year as a manufacturer, and now they sit 1-2 in Golden State, going for 3. Shock Allison Racing, a 3rd win on the year would be huge for their campaign. Randolph still P4. Christopher Cox, we should check on that PT Cup battle. P26, I still think it is in Randolph's favor currently. I think Randolph would still have the PT Cup as we stand. Pit stops are going to be big. So in an unprecedented incident, Tristan Wilhoit's timing and scoring is bugged. Wilhoit is registered 38th on the track. That is not true. Wilhoit is P5, but his timing and scoring chip seems to have bugged, and he's a lap down. He's not actually, the stewards will count him on the lead lap. However, Wilhoit is in a weird situation. He just needs to keep racing. He's in P5, don't worry about that. Just a slight timing and scoring bug that really can't be fixed at this point, so keep that in mind. Wilhoit is not 1 lap down. Wilhoit is on the lead lap. Timing and scoring says he's a lap down. That is not true. So actually, Duncan is P7. Anderson P6, fighting for P5 with Wilhoit. So ignore timing and scoring's board right now with Wilhoit needs to be substituted up into 5th. What could be 6th here in a moment, though, because here comes Max Anderson for the 5th position. The actual 5th position. Mark Nutt is hounding his teammate now. They caught up to him really quick because this is the 2 fastest guys on the track. This is Mark Nutt and Paul Jackson, the 2 people with the fastest laps. So Benyakko's in trouble. Benyakko's race is in jeopardy by the hands of his own teammate, who is really quick right now. Check up on Paulson. How's he doing? Still just running on his own, doing what he can. Monaco, as we stand, is beating him. As we stand, Eric Monaco is keeping the championship alive just barely, but he needs more. Again, the same with Duncan. You need more. You need to keep pushing. Go further. Oh, Jackson got through Mark Nutt, and now Randolph's giving it a go, but he'll fail. Benyakko's got a gap now again. This is interesting. A very interesting race ahead of us. Lap 9. Your order. Alex Benyakko, Paul Jackson, Mark Nutt, 2 Shock Allison teammates on the podium. Tim Randolph going for the PT Cup in 4th, as now that's Mark Nutt, a huge lunge for 2nd. Max Anderson rounding out the top 5. Wilhoit, despite saying he's 38th, is actually up in 6th. William Duncan in 7th. Scott Roush 8th. Battle for 9th between Chris Louvier and Roman Rahal. For 9th and 10th, as Louvier will get that spot. Not a good start for Louvier, but he's making it up. How is Eric? You making up any spots, dude? No, he's not. Another important battle is the battle for owner's points, as Morandi is slowly creeping closer to Jack Benyakko. And if Jack Benyakko loses to Morandi here, he can't get his owners back. So it's important to him that he stays ahead. Mark Nutt trying to get 2nd back. Paul Jackson fighting back. And Alex Benyakko is running away. He is actively running. But nope, Jackson keeps 2nd. Wilhoit trying to rim ride it on Anderson. Huge run for the 98. He gets 5th back. William Duncan now looking for the 6th position. That is 3 more valuable points. And when your championship rival has had a tire go down, you need every point that you can get your grubby little hands on. You need to push and shove and rob everyone of every point when you're in a scenario like this. Duncan's got to play aggressive, but he's not. He was very docile with Anderson there. He might have to rely on his pit crew, pit strategy, something. Because as we stand, he's not making progress. Benyako being sucked back in. He's not fast. Everyone else is faster than Benyako, but his good start has kept him out front. But he might be starting to train here. From the lead, he's now forming a train. These people were not right here before. There was a slight gap before, but they're starting to close in. And that's going to make things very odd when we get to pit stops. I'm interested to see who pulls the strategy here. That's going to jump this whole train of cars. Mark Nutt wants second back, though. You can see it. He does not want Jackson to take his teammate here. Pit stops coming within 2-3 laps. And to be ahead of Jackson coming to pit stops would be important, but that's not good. You can't make a mistake like that. Because you just let him get away. Jackson's free to fight with Benyako now. Oh, he's even got to worry about Tim Randolph now. Oh, one mistake was all it took. And just like that, Mark Nutt's on the back foot here. Oh, he gets ahead of Randolph again. That was a good recovery. Great recovery out of the 99. Jackson now beginning to close the gap back down little by little, bit by bit. Not bit by bit, 4/10 a lap. Okay, wow, they're fast. Everyone is much faster than him. He is not quick. There he is, 31st. Monaco finally clear of this group of cars, can start going after Nick Pericles. Good job. Now you got another goal. Got to reach those cars. You got to get as many positions as you can. Mark Nutt, alternate line there, trying to gather momentum through this carousel, catch up to Jackson, and he is. And just like that, the train's formed again. Benyako is slow, honestly. Compared to everyone else, he is actually slow. The next person slower than him is PJ Krenko in 11th. Everyone else is faster than him. He is actually just chugging along on pure defense while he's got Mark Nutt holding it down behind. And with the pressure on to Jackson, Jackson just can't afford to challenge him. Mistake out of both second and third. This time they both made that mistake and Benyako's gone. Benyako will use that to his advantage. He might be slower, but Benyako's consistent. He's running good, consistent laps. They may not be fast, but at least he's not making mistakes like that. Mark Nutt now struggling to keep third. Tim Randolph back in this. Lap 12. This is the delta right here. This lap. We might see some undercutters even. It wouldn't be a bad idea for, like, Eric to jump in early. But nope. No one. We will stay out. And there it is. Tim Randolph gets third back. Oh, Duncan. Big lunge. Now he's getting aggressive. Not going to squeeze Anderson, though. He'll play it fair. He ain't going to be a hypocrite. And due to Anderson, what Anderson's done to him, that is 5th place for, not 5th place, 4th place. Nope, that's 6th. 6th place. I keep forgetting Will Hoyt's timing and scoring. I'm so glad we've actually changed the way we log the points this season, because otherwise it would be a lot harder to correct Will Hoyt's timing and scoring issue. But because of the new way that we log points, it's not a problem. We just have to keep note of it in our minds that Will Hoyt is on this lead lap. Just bugged. Oh, big mistake out of Anderson. That's going to allow Roush back in this. P6 for Duncan, though. That's what he wants. He needs to close in. And now, will everyone jump? Only some jump. Big mistake out of Jackson. Jackson's making more mistakes. You can't keep making mistakes, buddy. The tires are dying, though. The tires are shredded. You gotta come in now. I think Randolph's in. Or is that Randolph out and everyone else in? No, no one in. Dunk it in! Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, I love that move. Yuki Tamura, Kyle Shuck Jr., Dan Bartlett, and then everyone back here except Christopher Cox. Not Eric Monaco. I don't like that. I don't like that. It is very wise of these guys to come in now. The undercut is good. Because look at how slow these guys are. They're running 143s, 144s even. That's not good. If he can start putting a good laps after he comes out, Duncan is going to be golden. This should be 4 tires. Yep. Shouldn't even try. See, look at that. With Paulson having to come in due to his tire issue, look how far ahead he is. That's what happens with the undercut. He unintentionally undercuts, he's going to have to come in. Same with Brock. They're going to have to come in again. But that just shows how good this undercut's going to be. Duncan is out. Shock, Tamura, Bartlett, Ryback, Rowe, Scott, Benyarko, Fitzwater, Baranauskas, Pericles. Aron, Angel, Fuller, Irvine, and Shepard are back in with their problems. And now, look at Tim Randolph. He got a second win. Tim Randolph has caught a second win in the late race, in the late run, because his tires seem to be better than everyone else's right now. He seems to have conserved his tires better, and he might snatch Jackson before the pit stops. Look at how bad these tires are. You gotta come in. You can't stay out again. You will be in jeopardy if you stay out again. Any of you. Yeah. Everyone's in. They know they have to cut Duncan off. And they will. Willie D. Undercut the field. He's got much stronger tires now. Tire wear seems to be an issue here. It's a really hot California day. It's what you'd expect. The asphalt really warm. But here we come. Everyone piling down the pit lane. And we watch. Where is the 4? Oh, look at that. They just entered their pit stalls. Was he that good on his outlap? Hold on. Where is Alex Benyarko? Changing his last 2 tires. Where is Willie D? There he is. Duncan's out. Benyarko's out. And he's jumped them all. Duncan gets the lead. It worked. Tamura and Shock. What an undercut. Oh, it's huge. Oh, boy. Oh, this is huge. As we stand currently, Paulson's your leader, but he has to come in again. Paulson had that issue on what? Wait, we can log this. When did he have... Dan Bartlett has suspension vibration. Lap 5. So, like, lap 19, expect to see him in. Brock should be in soon. Look at that tire difference. Willie D. Duncan, you have to use this. Run. For the love of God, run. You have to dive him here. You can't let anyone get a chance to catch up to you. This is your one chance to win the championship. Don't throw it away. Benyarko has Shock all over him. Kyle Shuck Jr., Yuki Tamura taking huge advantage of this. Oh, the undercut. I didn't think it would be that good. I did not think the undercut was going to be that nuclear. And again, reminder, he's on the lead lap. That's mainly to remind me. He's on the lead lap. Don't forget that. Paulson in. He's already in. And there he goes. Duncan to the lead of the race. And let's see how far Cordell Paulson drops down the grid. Everyone filing past. He's got 1 lap fresher tires than these guys. Sure. However, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. There goes Fitzwater. We're still waiting. 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 There goes Aron. There goes Monaco. And there's Eric. Oh, boy. That's going to be drama. They're on track together now. But both of them are losing big time to the 4, who now leads the race. And he's gone. Brock's holding them up. He's gone. Benyako keeps second. Tamura's on the podium. Oh, mistake. Here comes Tamura. Yuki Tamura trying to snatch second. What has happened? And Duncan, his fastest lap just performed. That's Nelson and Bobo Jones in. And now, it's in the hands of the 4. Brock's in. Shock, Tamura, Duncan, or not, Shock, Tamura, Jackson, Bartlett in this pack now. 3 of the undercutters. Jackson has fresher tires. So does Benyako. That's their ticket on Duncan. They have 1 lap fresher tires, which means as the wear goes on, Duncan's going to hit that wall first. But not if Benyako makes that mistake. Tamura's going to have to give this spot to Jackson, but you'd expect her to. She cannot fight with someone like that. But the fact that that undercut worked so well. And it was beautiful. A beautiful undercut. I think Tamura's okay with giving this spot up. She's not actually. She's going to fight it. She's actually fighting it. But nope. Bartlett pushes his way in. And Tamura's going to drop a little bit. However, championship just got completely turned on its head. Right now, P30 for Cordell Paulson. P30. And leading the race is William Duncan. Like I said in the intro, we've seen this before. 2018, Brock has a wheel go down from a good position early in the race, and it snowballed to him losing the championship with 3 laps left in the finale. And here we are, early in the race, Paulson, tire goes down, and now Duncan's trying to win this race. Get himself right back into this thing. And even as we stand right now, Monaco keeps himself in the championship. But Duncan is still pulling his best laps. They're not fast laps, but they're good ones. Benyako as well, 139 fourths. They're faster than everyone. Tamura giving up more spots. This is that C-rank car hurting her now. But man, I think even if she finishes like top 15, she'll be really happy. She'll bring home a really good result. Back to Southeast, it's going to be a big celebration. Another good result for her, because she had that result back in North Wilkesboro as well. But you actually just have to bring it home. Benyako is only just faster, but not fast enough. The undercut worked brilliantly. Kyle Shock Jr. trying to hang on to a podium. But that 1 lap fresher tires from Jackson seems to matter. Jackson is all over Shock. Hounding him. Oh, I almost got damaged. Did he make contact with Yuki Tamura? No. What happened to you? You were in that spot for what? I don't know what happened to you. We'll check that out later. Duncan leads. Benyako second, still trying to hold on to third. Giving it his best effort to hold off Jackson. Jackson's being a little more patient than I thought he would be. How's lap times? 140.2. 139.7. 4/10 a lap, that's not enough. That's actually not enough still. 140.2, 139.9. No one's pulling laps that are fast enough. Anderson is. Wow! 139.3. A full second a lap faster. He still couldn't beat him. Nope. Not enough laps. Not enough time. Here comes Jackson now. We were waiting for it. And he just blows right by him. Not even going to put effort into it. Blows straight past Chuck Jr. Chuck Jr. knows Not a fight that he can really make. Jackson's much better than him in this race. His strategy put him in a good position, and still a top 5 is great for that team. But today, we just continue to watch here because it's important to look at the distance between Monaco and Paulson. That is 1 position gain. That's extra points. But as we look back near the front, he'll be taking 5 laps to go this time. He's just got to keep Alex Benyako at bay. 4/10 a lap is not enough to catch. He'll catch 2 full seconds at 4/10 a lap, but he will not win this race. Jackson would need to pull big boy laps, like full second a lap faster, for any chance. 140.7. Uh-oh, now he's fast enough. Uh-oh, Duncan's slowing. He had good early run pace. His early run pace was great, but Duncan's pace is slowing big time in the late run. That's 1 full second a lap faster. That would be enough to catch him. Uh-oh. Oh, Shock is hemorrhaging now. So is Tamura. Oh, the undercutters. Yeah, I told you. They're going to start suffering after a while. Which is probably where Paulson's getting his pace, because he pit later. Monaco on Fitzwater. This is for 25th. That's more points. I think that's 2 more points. And now, Willie D is about to be hunted down by Alex Benyako. This race is not over. Randolph seems like he's just going to hold out and just try to make it home with the damage he's got. I don't know where he got that. Let's go see what happened to Tim Randolph. Where did he get that damage? So this explains why Mark Nutt fell as much as he did, as exiting his pit stall, tried to squeeze in between Jackson and Mark Nutt, and Mark Nutt would hit him on the way to pit lane, costing him some precious time. And that's why these guys fell behind a little bit, is because Mark Nutt got held up by that contact. Randolph, big damage. That might be unsafe release. Although, I think maybe he had enough, Mark Nutt had enough time to break there. I'm not sure. That'll be talked about post-race, but yeah, that's what happened to Tim Randolph. That's where he got that damage. The race continues on. That gap does not look like 2 seconds anymore. That is not a 2-second gap anymore. Oh boy, Duncan's not going to get away with this. As the laps are ticking down, his long run pace seems to just be getting worse. 4 laps to go. 141.2, 140.0. Even Jackson's a full second. Oh no. Oh boy. But these two, it's a point 141.1. 140.4. What about Paulson? He was 141.1 last time. I think it was held up. 141.5. Eric is significantly faster. He's going to be able to get away from Paulson's grasp. He's going to stay in the championship just barely. But it's on. Benyako's caught him. And Willie D is suddenly not in the driver's seat anymore. The race is not his. Alex Benyako now on the back of the 4, and we're going to have a battle for the win here at Golden State. It's been a bit wrecky. Definitely a lot of problems around. But it's been a good one, and it's going to end good. This is how Benyako won Gatineau. Came in right at the end. Huge pace. Tons of speed in that 17 and took it away. And now he's trying to do it again. It's going to be 3 to go this time. Can Benyako conquer Willie D? Oh, he's going wider. He's going for momentum. Duncan's going defensive. Here we go. 3 laps to go for William Duncan and Alex Benyako on his bumper. The battle for the win is on. Oh, Duncan speeding up a little. He's trying to push. He's trying to keep him at bay. No mistake there. But will Benyako strike anyway? No, Duncan went a little defensive there. Blocked his line. He's still blocking his line. He'll try now. I think it's too late. Oh, he's trying. Side by side. We're really in it for the lead. Benyako squeezed him. Duncan late breaks. Trying to keep it in. Through the carousel. Side by side. Alex Benyako to the lead. Can Duncan respond? He's got the toe. He'll have the toe. He's got to do something. Anything. That is 10 valuable points that just slipped from his fingers. 3 wide. Oh, no. Oh, you can't go 3 wide. Ah. That's teammates. And Anderson. They're good. Anderson. Double overtake there. That was incredible. That was incredible. Okay. A little scary, but we're good. Alex Benyako out to the lead. Duncan, P2. Jackson, P3. Mark Nutt, P4. Anderson, P5. Ditech, a huge day. But yeah, those undercutters have some big problems now. They're falling behind, and they are falling behind fast. I think Duncan has this big enough of a gap that he'll just retain second now. But I think Alex Benyako, with a lap and a half to go, I think he's got it. Duncan still P2 compared to P29 from Paulson. Should be his championship alive. I'm not 100%, but I think his championship's alive. I believe we will go to Vegas with the championship still available, up for grabs, but it's still in Paulson's favor, even with this happening. It is still in the 83's favor for the championship. But all that matters now is bringing it home. We're going to come down. Alex Benyako. He brought the 17 to victory lane for the first time since 2013. James Constantin, the first champion, first 6-time winner. Benyako took that number. First one to have that number since him. He got his first career win at the season opener, and now Benyako's going for his second. Here he comes. Down to take the white flag. Here at Golden State Motorsports Park, Alex Benyako, Mazda, and Jacques Allison trying to bring it home. 1 lap to go. Back here, anything significant? Monaco trying to catch up, trying to get there, trying to get at least some points right at the end, but I don't think he will. We're down to the white flag. He's just got to make it around one more time. Jackson's not going to get there. He lost his pace. This is it. His second career win. He was established as the team leader coming into this year, and he has proven why. Got Mazda's first career win on their debut as a manufacturer. And now will bring the manufacturer's third win after Nelson's win at Armory Digital earlier this year. 3 wins for a brand new manufacturer is absolutely incredible. It's an amazingly successful year for Jacques Allison Racing. They got a new program, Freeze Racing Team, coming in to be their satellite next year, and they're hoping to make an empire the same way Maverick Wolf did all those years ago. And this is how an empire in this kind of series starts. 2 corners to go. Duncan had such a good effort, but a P2 is going to be amazing for him. But he'll come down. 1 final corner for Alex Benyako. And Alex Benyako, second career win. He wins at Golden State. Duncan, P2. Jackson rounds out the podium. Marknut, P4. It's a Shock Allison 1-4 here in California. It's an amazing result for the team. Anderson, 5th. Shock Jr. holds off a train of cars for 6th with his teammate in tow in 7th. Chris Louvier in 8th. Vince Fries in 9th. And I think it's Scott Roush running at the top 10. We might have to check to make sure Will Hoyt didn't get it. Will Hoyt would be 11th otherwise. And Monaco brings home P25. Paulson, P29. The championship stays alive. We will go to Vegas. It is not clinched this year before the finale. We're going to go to Vegas. Fighting for a championship. Duncan did pretty much everything he needed to do. And he's going to put in an effort for the championship. Congratulations to Alex Bignacco, though. That is career win number 2. Second of the year. And Mazda's 3rd win this season. It is huge for that team. This might be the push they need to get their A rank back. Right there. Congratulations to them. Let's go look at your finishing results. And so finishing it out, Alex Bignacco takes the win at Golden State Motorsports Park. His 2nd of the year after the opener. He had a little bit of a dry spell for a while. Not some amazing results, but he kicked it up as the season's gone on. And absolutely incredible season for the 17. He showed why he's the team leader today. Duncan, he's going to be back at this championship. Same with Eric. And, oh boy. I'm not sure. I actually think Christopher Cox brought it home at the end there. He made up enough positions that I think the 26 just got the PT Cup. I'm not sure. We'll have to check post-race on who has the PT Cup under locks. It's going to be close between those two. I think it actually is the 26. Randolph put in a great performance. A P1 followed by a P12 are 2 great races for him. But in the end, I think Shock Allison also bringing home the PT Cup. Another huge, huge money bag for that team. That'll go towards A rank. Congratulations once more to Alex Bignacco taking the win. Next time, it is the season finale of the 2020 season. The fight between Paulson, Duncan, and Eric will continue going into the finale, although Paulson, a huge upper hand. They will need a miracle to win this championship, but that doesn't mean it's dead. The championship will be alive. We didn't think it would be. I honestly thought that Paulson was going to win it, but nope. One tire going down was all it took. And this championship is back on. That amazing undercut strategy by Duncan keeps himself in it as we'll go in, and we're hoping for a great finale. What is expected to be the last time Vegas hosts the finale. So that should be fun. Oh boy, PLS going to be hopefully coming up soon. And the junior finale here at Golden State. Best of luck to Brendan Barnes going for the championship. He'll be trying to get his first championship before he moves up to the Light Series. So congrats to him if he can get that done. I believe he's fighting with a few others. Haley Takoto, I know, was in that championship. Very excited to see what she can do. Although she's had a bit of bad luck recently that might be pushing her out of the championship. We'll see. I know Ryan Reed was in the championship, but I think he's fallen out of it, sadly. Emily Allemond as well. So a lot of people coming up through those ranks. You know, Brett Moma, all them, which we're very excited about. Congratulations once more to Alex Bignacco. We will see you all next time in the season finale of the 2020 season. Ciao.